Tibetan Mastiff. They grow to a height of 24 to 26 inches, weighing about 85 to 140 pounds. They usually have a lifespan of about 10 to 14 years. Tibetan Mastiffs are highly intelligent and independent thinkers. They are protective to extreme degrees. These dogs love their family fiercely and tend being good with kids around. However, this dog isn't for everyone since he requires firm, constant training and moderate activity so that they turn gentle, calm watchdog. By nature, they bark a lot at nighttime but have a very protective nature. He wants someone who guides him with kindness and never force or act cruelly. Chaining up Tibetan Mastiffs at your yard and giving him no or little attention isn't only unkind but also makes him to get aggressive and destructive in his behavior. Saint Bernard. Taking the 9th place onto my list of best biggest dog breeds in the world is Saint Bernard. This dog measures a height of 25.5 to 27.5 inches with a weight around 130 to 180 pounds. In spite of being gigantic, they have a short lifespan of only 7-10 years. They can be easily trained. This dog makes a great protector as well as a family companion. Even though they are sweet and shy sometimes, often they are seen with a stubborn nature. Contrary to its size, Bernard's exercise and food needs are the modest. They do not eat like other giant dog breeds. They are easily satisfied with little walks and food that you offer. They're prone to ingest items like dish towels and socks, resulting in multiple veterinary visits, and if it's severe it may even end up with a surgery for those intestinal blockages. Newfoundland. Yet another great entry onto my list of world's biggest dogs is Newfoundland. These dogs just love to play in water and have the ability to swim long distances. They usually are measured with a height of 26 to 28 inches with a weight between 100 and 120 pounds. Perhaps the most famed Newfoundland in the world is Nana. Even though fictional, she shows a great pamper and love on children. Newfoundlands are gently giant yet intelligent and courageous. Its docile nature and love on kids make it to a great family dog. Today's Newfoundlands are mostly a show dog or family companion. This dog has multiple good qualities. Nevertheless, its huge size and potential for some health issues are factors to be considered before coming up with a decision to get one. They are generally restless, and if you wish to see a sweet, friendly and a calm Newfoundland, then get ready to do some homework. Train him the way you want it to, but they are pretty protective about his family. Although these dogs are not as workaholic like other dogs, but still enjoys some activities, especially swimming. A giant breed has the ability to develop some severe orthopedic problems too, particularly if they are not raised carefully. If this does not bother you and you are well versed in bringing up dogs, then a Newfoundland might be your ideal choice. Anatolian Shepherd. Yet another biggest dog breed in the world is none other than Anatolian Shepherd. This dog usually measures a height of 27 to 29 inches with a weight between 80 pounds and 150 pounds. Their lifespan is around 11 to 13 years. This is a guardian breed dog from Turkey. It has sturdy working instincts. On the other hand, these dogs can be a show dog or good family companion. These dog breeds have multiple good qualities. However, this isn't the easiest dog to subsist with. If you really wish to see this as a confident or a calm dog, then be prepared to put a huge effort by training him all the time. Anatolians are pretty watchful and protective about his family, even involving other pets. These types of dogs are quite doubtful of strangers and can become aggressive toward the dogs he does not know. They bark very loudly at anyone or anything that appears suspicious. This is usually to protect his people and property. They require a daily exercise like long walks in a traffic-free and safe area. Dog's park wouldn't make a good option since he might be aggressive to other dogs he does not know. They are best suited in homes with a bigger yard surrounded with solid fence of 5 or 6 feet high. The Dogue de Bordeaux is otherwise called French Mastiff or Bordeaux Bulldog. This dog is often listed in the biggest dog breeds in the world. It is relatively short and stocky. You can see them with a wrinkled head and are usually broad as well as heavy. These dogs have a larger nose with wider opened nostrils and its upper lip hang down over its lower jaw. The skin around the neck is pretty thick and is seen loose. Depending on its color, the color of the eyes varies. Now this dog measures with a height of 23 to 30 inches and weighs about 120 to 145 pounds. When it comes to largest dog breeds or biggest dogs in the world, English Mastiff often makes up the list. Zorba, a Great English Mastiff dog from London, wins the all-time Guinness World Record for being the biggest dog ever with 343 pounds. Zorba was measured right from his nose to its tail tip and was found to be 37 inches tall. He was only 8 years old during November 1989. But if it was alive still today, undoubtedly, he would still be holding the best world record and being the biggest. Generally, Mastiffs have the ability to grow with a height of 27.5 inches to 30 inches. They are usually seen weighing between 120 pounds and 230 pounds. The Mastiffs are gentle and loving giants, but at times very stubborn. Its huge size alone is adequate to deter burglars and troublemakers. But by heart, this is a very peaceful dog. On the other hand, he is protective always of his beloved family and will step if any danger threatens. Even though this couldn't make it to the top of the tallest or biggest dog breeds, but they indeed are the heaviest. Talking about the daily considerations, Mastiffs are easy and great to live with. He will definitely alert you in case there is something suspicious going around your house. When it comes down to kids, Mastiffs love them and even treat with natural care. But it may scare your little ones. It is better to buy this dog after your children are little older. This is one of the biggest dog breeds in the world. Leonberger's usually measures a height of 28 to 31.5 inches and weighs about 120 to 170 pounds. The Leonberger is a gentle, sweet and big dog. These dogs are very loyal and trainable if received early socialization. Leons can be too good with children and have an active energy most of the time. But they are little messy to survive with and even have an unbearably short lifespan. Leonberger takes its name from lion-like appearance. This giant dog is of German breed and is even believed that they were developed during Victorian times. These days, Leonbergers are primarily a good family companion. Leonberger has several good qualities. However, due to its huge size, potential for damage around the home and excess fur makes it hard to live with. But if you supervise, manage and train it properly, there is no other great giant dog in this world than this. And just like most of the giant dog breeds, even he is easily attacked with many health issues. The saddest part about this dog is that they have a short lifespan, only 6 to 8 years. But the good thing is that right from his puppyhood to adult, it is very active. If you are just wondering, what is the biggest dog breed in the world after the amazing giant George & Irish Wolfhound, then just read this about Scottish Deerhound. This giant is considered as one of the biggest dog breeds in the world. This noble gigantic dog breed loves to spend a lot of time with the people who own it and even gets excited to run. Its puppies can take you onto a wild ride prior reaching a gentle and laid-back adulthood. Its rough coat is easy to tidy up, but sheds moderately. Do not expect this dog breed to be watchdog. It is usually 32 inches tall or more and weighs between 75 pounds and 110 pounds. Deerhounds are inclined to be too good with kids who are well-mannered and polite to them. However, they're not playmate type of dogs and their bigger size may make them little hazardous with toddlers' presence. Don't do the mistake of allowing your Deerhound build up the practice of jumping over people. It doesn't matter how cute it looks when it's puppy. Don't let that happen. Yet another one into my list of world's biggest dogs is an Irish Wolfhound. It is well admired for not only its great size, but also for a commanding appearance. Yes, he is one of the biggest dogs in the world but not the heaviest. However, when it's fully grown, the male Wolfhound looms over some other dogs. Even this measures a height of 32 inches, same as that of Scottish Deerhound. See the third place. But what made me to list this in the second place is its weight. Compared to the below breed, this one weighs 120 pounds. Females are at least 30 inches tall and can weigh 105 pounds. However, there are even wolfhounds with a height of 36 inches, but females are always 2 to 3 inches shorter. They aren't appropriate to guard, designed to usually hunt, but its sheer size might put any intruder off his job. They are excessively friendly too. There are even chances that a wolfhound can approach a burglar as his best friend rather than deterring him. Regardless of being so huge in size, when it comes to kids, these dogs can be trusted. They allow tail and ear pulling if children can reach, with sweet temper and patience. They are open always to training and are usually generous. They have a very caring nature and are fearless as well. They will protect you if you're out on a walk and been attacked. Unfortunately, they aren't long-lived. They exist to a maximum of 10 years. The answer to the question what is the biggest dog in the world is none other than the ever-so-huge and Guinness record-breaker Giant George. This massive Great Dane measured 43 inches tall. Even though it is the tallest dog, it weighed only 245 pounds. This dog made its appearance at the Oprah Winfrey Show and even lived with Regis and Kelly. It holds 2 major world records, 1, tallest dog ever, and 2, tallest living dog until the 15th of February 2010. Sadly, this dog is no more in this world. It died on the 17th of October 2013 and was just 7 then. David Nasser owned and brought up this dog at Tucson, Arizona. George grew up from a trembling misfit to goofy giant, excited to play with everyone. Yet this dog is a huge softie. The gentle giant is frightened of water, dogs of his own size, and being alone. I hope you liked watching the video on biggest dog breeds in the world. We do value what you think, so feel free to express your opinions in the YouTube comments.